Insurance agents industry wide have fallen victim to somehow thinking there's some easy hack to success with final expense telesales, and you don't really have to put in a full time effort and you're going to get full time pay, right? Wrong, my friends. I'm going to give you a full transparency on what it is going to require of you, and yeah, require of you to have a chance, not a guarantee, of realizing success. So many people fall victim to this industry thinking it's easy street. Simple the business is, easy, my friends. Absolutely not. So, we're going to dive into what winners do and what losers do as well so that you don't put yourself into positions where maybe you didn't want to find yourself. So, understand first off, number one, belief is the backbone of a very simple industry. Final expense telesales, tremendously simple, but yet it's not easy. It's not. You're going to get told no more than you've ever gotten told no in your lifetime. That doesn't look like a lot of fun. You're going to get rejected more on final expense leads than you're going to have people that say yes to you. Sorry if I'm crashing your dreams right now and your chances of getting the dollars, but it's the truth. You're going to be one that, well, it's not going to be easy to get yourself out of bed every morning and being about the most important things every single day. Being weak is easy. Being a warrior takes you bringing the best of yourself to this business. And 90% of the agent force fails because they don't put the first things first. They let the noise of the industry come into their field of view, and then everything gets foggy and they fail out. So if you're taking notes, my friends, this isn't going to be a warm and fuzzy video, but tip number one, you've got to believe that you've got what it takes. Believe in yourself so that you can bring the value that your clients desperately need from you. It's about being a problem solver, not one that just says, okay, here's a $10,000 policy for $35.99, buy it from me. You're going to be out of this business as quick as you came in. So believe that you are a solution to a problem. It's very important that you are a problem solving based agent if you want to make the bucks. Those in this industry that make more than their competitors are ones that say, you know what? I'm going to help my clients solve their problems. I'm not here just to sell a product. I'm going to remove pain from what they see. All right. It's not about your pain. It's about your client's pain. What is the problem that they have that they don't like? Well, this premium needs to be less than the pain and the problems. If their problem's really big and your premium is really small, you've got a chance for a sale. So focus on being a problem solver. Don't just push your product. Focus on the so what this does for them, X, Y, and Z. Zero in on your clients' problems, then your product just may or maybe won't solve it. Those that are wealthy in this industry have warrior like mindset. How can I protect my consumer? How can I protect the beneficiaries so that there is a policy in place when that pain comes? Death waits for no one. And you in the insurance industry are solving a problem that 100% of the time will take place. Nobody is able to dodge that. And when that day comes, you're delivering checks through the hands of these amazing insurance companies. So be a problem solver, my friends, if you want to become a chance, okay, even a chance and not a statistic of success. Belief is everything. Now, number two, if you're taking notes, is you've got to be dedicated to habits. It's not about the hack for easy success. It's about you as an insurance agent being very intent on helping your client win. And that involves you having good habits. That means you're at your office ready to engage on that phone with your leads. That means you as an insurance agent aren't playing around with your CRM. You're making the calls. You're doing the work so that you have a chance of making the wealth. You're not going to get success when you don't show up every day. Habits are important. If you want to have a gym body, guess what? Go to the dang gym. Sitting in the parking lot in your car doesn't count. Sitting in, okay, the locker room, being lazy, having a shower and washing your hands is not going to help you have a finished product that you're going to be proud of in 6 months or a year. It takes sweat. It takes lifting heavy things. It takes habitual behaviors that aren't fun. This industry is amazing. You can find massive levels of success when you sell policies, but if you don't, it's nothing but pain. You're going to get told no a ton. Welcome to the industry. The warriors in this industry know what to do when the no comes. The warriors in this industry have good discipline, the D word, right? They are disciplined to show up. They're going to work 5 days a week when they say they're going to work 5 days a week. If they're going to work six, they're going to show up. You don't have a chance. So many people think they want an easy hack. I want to like work 2 days a week and somehow make full-time pay. You're going to get hurt, my friends. The old saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Top performers take their business insanely serious and they're disciplined. They won't let anything in front of them and their objective being accomplished. Just like the most amazing folks that are playing football, they practice so much harder than the time that they put in on the field because you will play the way that you practice. And if you don't practice really hard, you'll never give your best performance. And with final expense telesales, you've got to be one that knows how to use a script, but you can't sound scripted. It's like a double-edged sword. You have to be smooth. You've got to be articulate. You got to be ready to engage, and you can't sound all chattery. It's going to destroy you. So you've got to be one that can be very smooth with your script because you've practiced it. No different than a football player practices a ton and then can throw beautiful spirals. That those kickers out there that they only get a little bit of time on the field, but that time needs to count. You don't get a second chance with leads. You've got to be one that can practice your script, practice your rebuttals so that you can have a chance, not a guarantee, of realizing success. You've got to get it in between the goalposts. And if you want to get paid in this industry, you've got to get the digits. You've got to get the clients believing in your solution so that you can have a sale. This business is one that is painful. It only pays performers. It doesn't pay anyone that shows up a participation trophy. This business is one that is phenomenal when you sell policies, but it's the worst thing in the world when the self-doubt comes into you. You've got to buy enough leads. And that takes belief once again. You've got to believe that you've got it, but you've got to be about that training. And you'd be amazed. So many people that fail out of this industry fail to show up to train. They fail to get on the phones and execute their hours. They fail to call the leads. It's ridiculous. I've seen it so many times, and I've been in this industry over 2+ decades, 20+ years. And we run a national agency here where we partner with powerful insurance producers and we recruit agencies as well to sell life, Medicare, and annuities face to face and in the telespace. But free resources for you at jasonfinalexpense.com does not mean that somehow the business is easy. It's simple. It's very simple to focus on your leads. But 90% of the agent force fails because sometimes they fail to answer the call, to get on the phone, to run their appointments, to get in front of enough people. You've got to get in front of activity, not behind activity. So many insurance agents will have leads come in and not even call them. It's crazy. Oh, I called them once. They didn't want to buy from me. That's not the recipe for success. The recipe for success looks like sweat, looks like grind. It looks like a positive mind in the middle of pain. And that's not easy to swallow sometimes when you want a cheap, easy hack. There is no cheap, easy hack when you're brand new. You've got to embrace the pain. You've got to embrace the important things, which is spending the time on the phone so that you can solve problems. You can make excuses or you can make a way. You can't do both, my friends. So put yourself into a position where you give value to your consumer. Put yourself into a position where you can pay for your own leads. Never take the bait of thinking that the business is somehow easy street, somehow doesn't require a lot of you. In the beginning, it's going to require almost everything for you to engage with your consumer. You can't have distractions. Remove the noise and know that, you know what? Takes belief, takes training. It takes focusing on my script and practicing and drilling it and rehearsing it to not have a guarantee, but to have a chance of finding a career, not a job. You got to treat it like you're calling, or you may call it quits. I hope this helps you. If we can do anything at all to serve you, jasonfinalexpense.com. But winners know how painful it can be, and we smile through it because we know the pain is worth it all when you find profitability and when you become that top performer that you know you're capable of becoming. But it takes habits, it takes showing up, and it requires sincere levels of discipline to dominate an industry where so many people fail, so many people get lazy, so many people just can't sustain action. And then they actually get kicked out of an industry that they would like. They're infatuated by it, but they aren't intent on what's required to stay in this industry. And that's an intense amount of passion, purpose, and just calling those leads and never calling it quits. When you get that negative, let me tell you, once you get that sale, all that pain goes away. I hope that helps you. If you need any resources at all or any resources that we could serve you with, jasonfinalexpense.com. And remember, my friends, you've got what it takes.